No, school was so hard today. I fell and I hurt my wrist. And really, all I wanted to do was come home and play with my beaver. Beaver-san, you're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. You're so furry. I love you. Love to pet you and play with you. What the hell was that? Huh. Whew. Play with my beaver more later. What else happened today? I got this dress! Oh my god, I love this dress. I love it so much. I just hope that in 20 years, I still have this dress. Because this dress, black floral print, will never go out of style. I mean, look at it. I look like a goddess. I look beautiful. Maybe even a little slutty. I think it's time to call my boyfriend. There we go. Hi, Sunku. It's me, Mariko. I got your voicemail again. But that's okay. Hey, listen, I just wanted to ask you, did you want to go shopping? Did you want to go to, Osaka? Maybe? I don't know. Just, you know what, just tell me what you like. Tell me what you like to do. Bye! Oh, that Sunku boy. He's so manly and handsome and shiny. It's real sexy. Ever since we accidentally bumped into each other the other day on the streets, I just knew. I'm gonna marry that man.
Welcome everybody to Morning Mystery. My name is Jeremy.
And I'm Jake.
We are going to be reviewing the B-side this week to Shabondama. This is Namida, Niwa Shitakunai. We have this nice, bright, funky sounding song with a little bit of grittiness from the na-na-nas that are included in the vocals. And this song is a little weird right next to Shabondama, which is a very gritty, angry, aggressive, and loud song.
I actually don't dislike this song. There's something really catchy about it, there's something fun about it, and before I heard the lyrics, or read the lyrics, I really actually enjoyed this piece. Maybe it was a little Namida heavy, but it's Sunku. What are you gonna do?
The thing that caught me most is the dissension of the solos starting from the first generation down to the sixth generation. So we have this nice line where we have everyone except Goto, but who cares about that titless big-eared bitch? And in those solos, everyone actually sounded really good, and I think it's because of two things. Number one, the range and key of the song suited everybody. No one sounded particularly bad except for Sayumi, who didn't really sound fantastic, but she's also brand new right into the group, so I don't really expect a ton from Sayumi until a little bit later when she's really gotten her legs and she's more involved, somewhere about 10 years later. Then we have Reina, who was kind of like so-so, Rika, who had a really god-awful solo line near the bridge piece, and then everybody else sounded good, and I think it's because that key was good for them, and two, this song allowed them to talk in a singing fashion.
I think the girls delivered some solid vocals all around. I'm especially impressed with Ai-chan, who is still relatively new in the group as far as generations go, but really shined in this song. In fact, this song was an ode to Ai's rising star and Abe's setting one.
Now, it was really nice to have some solid lines from Ivan and Mari. I think that their voices sounded the very best in this song, and I will argue that to my dying breath, that the two of them should have had way more solos in the group as far as the A sides and the B sides were concerned, because I really like their voices, and I think that there's something very unique and fun about them, and I think they balance each other off pretty well. I think that the choice to include Rika in the bridge was a really poor decision, considering that she didn't sound very strong, and it's kind of the same problems I've had with Rika being a lead voice in numerous other songs, and I've kind of talked about that in other B-sides that have gone on in this time period, because this is about that period where it's kind of like, well, let's put Rika in the front because she's a sex kitten, so people are gonna fap to her. So let's just give her lines. Kind of like Riho, where she doesn't sing very good, but people like her, so she's in the front.
I don't know what Sunku told her, but she literally took it upon herself to sing that line as badly, as nasally, as disinterested and half-assed as she could, because it's just barely dancing in the pitch, and then she just gives up halfway through, and it's awful. And then they echo it, so we're subjected to it again.
And now the lyrics. The lyrics were special.
This song is interesting lyrically. I thought it was a really sad song when I heard it initially, and then I read the lyrics, and the lyrics are kind of stalkerish.
It almost was like a really obsessed girl who just was totally pining over this guy and couldn't get him out of her mind, and she just had to have him at no matter what cost.
Hello, Sunku's voicemail. It's Mariko again. I just wanted to say, I need to see you. I need to see you tonight. I just love you too much. I'm scared. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the sea. You have to make time, right? You're my friend. We goof off all the time together. Even if you say you don't have time, it's a lie. Seasons have changed. Soon it'll be autumn. What'll happen this Christmas? Even if we just get fast food, a date is a date. I want to go on a date every week.
Overall, while this song's lyrics were really strange and a little off-putting, they were sung in a really sweet way, which kind of adds a little bit of dementedness to the song, that it's this girl who's just totally batshit crazy for this guy, but just doesn't get it, and she just thinks that it's really sweet that she really likes him, that he doesn't have any feelings for her. And it's almost in the same way that Sunku writes songs, and he has the lyrics that tell you a very specific story, but then the way that the song's tone is just doesn't tell you that story. That's his choice. He can paint a funky picture if he wants to, but it's just a little off-putting when you hear the song, you think it's gonna be really sweet, and you're listening to it, and it sounds cute, but then you read the lyrics, and it's just like, oh, this girl's cray-cray.
The other thing I have to point out as a negative about this song is the riffing. Riffing is a real problem for me, and I get very annoyed with riffs in Morning Musume songs, because most of the time the girls that are given the riffs cannot handle them. There are girls in the group, in every generation there has been a girl that can handle a riff well, and then there are a lot who cannot, and for some reason Sunku, in his ever-flowing geniuses, decides to give the riffs to the girl who can't do them as well. The riffs in this song, not so great. Mari tried her best, but Mari sounds a little bit like an angry kitten when she does riffs. And, you know, one or two are fine, and then after a while you're just like, I really like the instrumentals of this song. It's a very electronic, synthy, heavy number, but in a good way. And I really like the synth tracks and effects that Sunku picked for this song. That was good. Again, I gotta give Reina a shout out for hitting a solid middle, something that kind of characterized her career in Morning Musume. And Ai-chan and Gaki for being vocally probably the strongest in this B-side.
This is kind of a string of B-sides that actually turned out pretty good. We have this one, then next is Koi ING, then we have Dekiru Ona, and then Fine Emotion, and it's just vocally pleasing sounding songs that Sunku's written, and it just is a little upsetting that the songs previous to this song, the songs that are a little bit later on, weren't necessarily at this par as far as vocals are concerned, and Sunku kind of just gave up after a certain point with making them sound good, and it was just like A-side, B-side. Who cares about the rest in between?
Any closing thoughts, Jer?
I thought it was kind of a weird song next to Shibondama. It didn't really work or fit, but I think it was really interesting as a song itself, and I think it worked as an entity on its own. I kind of feel like it's more just like if you put a burrito and Chinese chicken salad right next to each other, it is kind of like a weird combination of things, but they were both good on their own.
I'm not really crazy about the song, but I still liked it. I don't feel like it was the best companion to Shibondama. That's all I got.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you all yet again next week with another B-side, and have a very Merry Christmas. Peace out.
Cut.
Think about this.
Well, you see, I was having these wonderful ideas for my band Sharam Q, you know, and I was writing songs about salty tears and things like that, but you know, all that could be released in the future or something. I like to write a lot of songs and save them for later dates, but I was thinking with me, you know, being the lead singer, I should maybe have a duet with someone beautiful and talented. And so I was talking to this one girl named Yuko Nakaza. Oh, my phone is buzzing. It is beeping. How do I make it stop? It's probably not important, right? Well, okay, I'll just ignore it. And so Nakazawa Yuko, she was very, very pretty, very, very talented, had a wonderful singing voice, you see. And I was thinking maybe I could ask her out for morning coffee, or some curry for dinner, or some sukiyaki, or I don't know, maybe we could go and get some popcorn at the movie theater. Who knows, maybe we could go on a date or something and then sing a little duet song together. Who knows, it could be wonderful. On a night out in town during summertime, it could be beautiful.